everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another haul from Crafter's Companion. This is actually my first haul from the birthday week that has arrived. I wasn't actually going to buy anything, but the deals they've just had on has just been crazy. I literally got to Thursday and caved, so I did 4 days, which is quite good for me actually. So without further ado, let's get this open and have a look what's inside. So as you can see, we've got a box full of goodness. First of all, I would like to say I'm really sorry about my hands. I've just been crafting and I cannot get the ink off, but it doesn't really matter. I just needed to dive in, and I think I've actually opened this upside down, but hey ho. So the first thing I got was the Leanne goodie bag. So we all got like one of these Leanne craft tote bag things, and it's signed by her. I mean, obviously it's just printed out. I'm really pleased to have actually got one of the goodie bags, because I didn't buy the 17th birthday one because a lot that was in it I already had, so it was just pointless buying that one. And I'm not too sure exactly what we got in these, but I'll just whiz through these quickly and then I'll show you what was in what bundle. So we got the Spectrum Noir blended mandalas, some Spectrum Noir outline markers, a dry blend pen, a Country Lane pad, Proud Poppies, is it a stamp? Yep, stamp. Then we got It's Your Special Birthday. In fact, you know what, I feel like I'm just going to go through this and actually do put them in the right order and come back to you. Right, I've managed to put everything in the piles of like whether they've been a goodie bag and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get all my freebies, so I didn't get the free gift if you spent £10 that day, and I also didn't get the paper pad, which is very disappointing really. I did get, however, the 2 glitter pens, so I actually am going to message them and see what they say, because I should have been entitled to them, and plus they gave you a £10 voucher with that. And I also didn't get a voucher if you spent £100, you got a £20 voucher, so I didn't get that either. So that alone is worth me contacting them. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the Leanne's goodie bag first, and then I'll go through everything else. So this bag is everything that came in the tote bag that you got. So you got the tote bag first, the Tri Blend in purple blend, which I've already showed you. And then we've got the Outline Creative Markers, which basically gives you a colour, and then on the outlines it's like a silver colour, I think, or it might be silver in the middle and the colour on the outline. Then you've also got the Country Lane pad. I'll just give you a quick gander through that, and it's actually double-sided too. And then we got a Secret Garden, it's called Secrets Unlocked, so this is a die. And then we've got that Proud Poppy stamp, and it's even got a few little sentiments there. And then we got the Vintage Snowman, which is called the Vintage Wonderland. So the Vintage Snowman is actually the collection that's part of it, and I think this is just so adorable. In my craft group I go to, we actually just recently done some acetate cards, and I realised this would really lean towards making one of those with that. And then we've got the Bell Countryside Sentiment Floral Stamp and Die set. I haven't actually got anything from any of these last collections actually. And this one is adorable. I was really gutted because they actually had a set of the 3 of these dragon ones for, I think it was a £5 or £5.50 or something, and it sold out by the time I'd seen it, so I'm really happy to manage to get at least one of the little dragons. And that's a penny slider, by the way. Then we've got another penny slider, and this is Smitten as a Kitten. I have actually already got this, so this will be going in my box of goodies that are duplicated that I can gift away. Then we've got the Spiral Pop Out Balloons. So I'm not really a big fan of these, to be honest, so I don't think I would use that, but I'm sure somebody will who I know. And then we've got a happy birthday pop out sentiment card. Well, it's not a card, the die to make the card. And then we've got It's Your Special Day again on the a die which I showed earlier on. And then we've got another paper die, and this is an edgeable, and it's got gorgeous flowers and some dotty holes going on there. It's wildflowers. And then we've got these Springs in Bloom. Oh no, it's actually Spring Blooms actually. And this is actually a cut and emboss folder, and it's in a DL size, which I don't tend to make, but I'm thinking like I might just have to have a little dabble at making some DLs, because years ago I used to like making them. And then we've got a day to remember. So we've got a whole die set here, which you can do all the different flowers and stuff like that. So there's no stamps at all. It's literally is just the dies, which I will use the day to remember on its own, just in my mini albums. And then we've got this family die, which I'm guessing was part of the same family, and it just says family. Again, will be perfect to be used in my mini albums. I could just use the word, or I could actually just do the whole thing as well. And then we've got the blended mandalas, which I just briefly showed you earlier on, and you get 6 of the pens, tri-blend pens, are they? Yeah, 3-in-1 markers. Yes, you've got the 3 tri-blend pens, 6 blank pieces of card or paper, an outliners ×2, and a how-to booklet. So I'm really actually excited to have a go at one of these little sets. And then the last thing in this kit was the Colour Blend Spectrum Noir pencils. Now I have got this kit, but doesn't mean I was going to open it, but because I haven't got it, I may gift this as a present, because these are so expensive to buy, but I really think this would make a nice Christmas present to somebody. So that was the Leanne's party bag. As you can see, it was well worth every penny of it, and I think it was, oh, what was it now? Something like £40 I think it was, which is just ridiculous considering the amount of stuff you actually got. I got the new tools that they launched during birthday week, which is the stamp and cleaning station with the stamp solution. I tend to use baby wipes, but I'm hoping that this will help eliminate that, just because hopefully, like, I go through so many of them cleaning my stamps. This obviously be better for the environment and easier and less hassle, I'm hoping. And you basically put this solution on here or directly onto your stamp. Give this a really good rub your stamp over on that, and then once you're happy in cleaning, you can dry it off on there. And then these come out, I believe. Oh, that one doesn't come out. Can't get it seen to come out, but this one does come out so that this can be washed. I'm sure Leanne said that come out, but it is not budging whatsoever. But this one definitely comes out, and it feels so nice and soft. It's really tactile. So that was that. Then I got the new Midas. They're not the Midas, I like these Shimmer Spectrum Noir ink pads. I think originally there was a pack of 10, but I didn't get on the bandwagon quick enough because I was umming and ahhing. I was trying to be good and I missed out, but I managed to get the kit with 6 of them and some extra goodies. So I managed to get Starlight Sky, Tropic Blue, Peach Rose, Raspberry, Amethyst, and Frosty Mint. Now the reason I got these is because they kind of reminded me of the Brilliance ink pads from years ago, and I haven't got any of the Brilliance ink pads, so now I can start to collect those shimmery ink pads. I used to really like those. And then as freebies, you got a Spectrum Noir tool with the added extra 10 sponges. And then you got an intricate filigree embossing folder, 3D one. and then another 3D one with exquisite blooms, and then another smaller one, it's called Elegant Swirls. So that was that bundle. And then I noticed on the website they was actually selling this off cheaper. Let's see if I can hold it off. Like it was something like a £5 or something like that. And I was so impressed with the one I got in a goodie bag recently that I thought, you know what, I'm going to have another look. And this is actually issue 1. So that really pleased me because that means I've got issue 1 and 2. So just open it up. And I really like the way that they package these. So you've got them all in these little pouches here, and I'll take out the stencils and stuff out the package so you can see. So you can see we've got lots of like Christmas trees, Christmas baubles, some holly and stuff there hanging off the trees. So that's that one. Then we've got some foliage dies. We've got these foliage dies, which I've got the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas foliage dies, but I believe these are different to those ones. Don't know though, could be wrong, but it doesn't matter because I don't mind having doubles of dies. And there's the stamps that you get. And then you get a whole bunch of different papers as well. And I can feel like there's some toppers on the back because I can feel it's been die cut, so we'll have a quick look at that. So yes, we've got just one sheet of that. Let's see if we can get that out. Here we are. So we've got some really nice cute little toppers there. And then in this side is your magazine with all your inspiration and ideas, which is quite a hefty book. And I really like the feel of these ones. They're not coated or anything like that. There's lots of different ideas of how to use the stuff that's inside the magazine, plus other stamps and dies that they do as well. So it's a really good idea, so cannot wait to have another go at using that. That will definitely go in my Christmas stash. They had the kits together, and they had the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the vintage butterflies, and another one which I can't remember, but I know they did say if you bought all 3 you got a further 20% off. Well, it was pointless me buying all 3 because I already had everything on the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Otherwise I probably would have done that deal, but I know the only thing I have on this vintage butterflies collection are these gilding flakes, which I've never finished a pot yet, and I don't intend to ever finish one because you get so much. So again, this could be gifted. Then you also got some elegant lace, which you can always colour up as well, and I feel like you get quite a bit in there from what I can see. But it actually comes on a wooden spool, which is really cool. So yeah, so get quite a bit, but I'll actually use that wooden spool again to decorate that up. That'd be cool. It actually says it's 2 meters actually on there. And then we got some resin brads, which I think are really cool. If the camera will focus, hopefully you can see them in there. They're really cute. And then we've got the tags and tickets, which this will come in handy no end with my mini albums. And then we've got an opulent frame, an opulent edge, marvellous mariposa, and that's like 2 dies, oh no, 3 dies. So you've got the stamp style, and I'm guessing a plain square, and then the butterfly in the lace design in the background. And then we've got a huge monarch butterfly stamp, and it's called Monarch. It's actually stamp and die, so you're just getting the sides of the butterfly to cut out there, which means you could be able to like lift the wings up, which is really cool idea. And then we've got the butterfly kisses, which is all the different little sentiments that you can use. And the last thing was the beautiful butterfly stamps, which I love butterfly stamps, so why not get this collection. And then the last 2 items was just in my basket that I'd left behind, and these was in the sale that they was having, and it was still in the sale, so I picked them up. And it's Festive Hugs and Dance in the Snow. I just thought these was really cute little characters. So yeah guys, that was my haul. I hope you've enjoyed it and really love to see what you've got. I have got a couple more parcels to come, but this has been the first one. It's actually took a week actually. It's a week today because it's Thursday today, so I placed the order last Thursday and I only got it today. So yeah, this will probably go live on Saturday now, but yes, so that was my haul. Anyway, I'd love it if you would comment, subscribe, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!